on this level in our quest, we're looking at what attitude to bring to enhance our personal impact. So we've looked at the previous level. We looked at what do I stand for? What am I? And the question now is, what attitude do I bring? What attitude do I develop as a habit to enhance my personal impact? I hope you find this useful. I certainly found it useful myself. A study by Coutts and Posner, over 100 different countries, quite a few million people, talking about the characteristics of highly impactful people, i.e. leaders. Now you might ask, well, what has a leader got to do with this? So here's my thoughts on this. And this is what helped me to develop my personal impact. And I hope it helps you too. We can lead ourselves, we can lead colleagues, we can grow and lead teams and organizations and divisions and companies. We always start with leading ourselves. This is the first call of leadership, is that we are a good leader of self. And we are all that. No matter how junior we all are, we are able to lead ourselves. And the question then is, if we think of ourselves, I am a leader now. At this very moment, I am a leader. That's the first attitude to bring. That will raise your impact hugely. And the first area of leadership is self. I'm a leader of myself. And then I can lead my colleagues into decisions and conversations and agreement. Then I can lead teams, I can lead businesses, etc. So we start with self. And the surprising thing is that the 4 key attitudes of a leader that are successful over 30 years and 4.6 million people surveyed, those 4 key attitudes are always the same. These are the 4 key attitudes that leaders bring, which give them impact. They bring honesty, they are inspiring, they are forward-looking and competent. They are seen to be these 4 things. And your role in work life, mine in work life, is to demonstrate these 4 things. This will cause your impact to rise and people to want to follow your suggestions and actually to follow your lead, for you to be a leader of them and a leader of the work that you're doing. I have capitalized the second one because I think it's probably the most difficult, which is how to be inspiring. And that's probably the one that gives the biggest bang, as it were, in terms of my personal impact. How can I be inspiring? Well, here we go. 2 ways to inspire, 2 other attitudes to bring. The first attitude, no matter what is happening, no matter how difficult it is, the first attitude is the future is going to be good. We're going to build something really good here. We're going to dig ourselves out of this situation and make it into a good situation. It may be tough at the moment, but the future is great. And the other element that inspires people hugely is that their views matter. So I want to hear your views. I want to work with your views. How can we do this together? I want to know what you think. Is it self-inspiring? So you don't need to be a hugely charismatic international figure to be inspiring at all. What you do is you are positive about a future, and what you do is you bring a desire to listen to others. I thought in the conclusion to this section, it really would be worth thinking of some practical phrases that you could use, because self-belief in others is what they find inspiring. Good people who inspire very, very well encourage others to believe in themselves. So what I've got here are a few phrases that you could use. I'm not going to run through them all, but you'll see the purple ones are statements and the black ones there are questions. So I'll just pick up a couple. I like what you say. I like your point about this. I like the way you've explained that. These are inspiring phrases to bring, their attitude coming out in words. How do you see it? Could you help me think this through? These kind of questions bring a sense in the person you're talking to that their views are valuable and they find you inspiring. Your impact rises. Have a quick look at those words. And I would just like to thank you for going through this level of the quest and thinking through, well, what attitude should I bring into my workplace to raise my impact?